There are a lot of rumors floating around about diesel engine oil, and 5 of them just won't die. Believing these old myths can cost you thousands in repairs and engine damage. They've been passed from one driver to another, shared on forums and repeated so many times that people now take them as fact. But most of them are based on information that used to be true decades ago. Today we're exposing the 5 most dangerous diesel oil myths that even experienced owners still believe. These aren't small misunderstandings. They can clog your emissions system, void your warranty, and even destroy your engine if you follow them blindly. Make sure you stick around till the end, because myth number 5 is something almost every driver has done at least once, and it can quietly ruin your diesel's fuel system. Myth number 1. If the oil turns black, it's bad. This is probably the most common myth out there, and it's completely backwards. When your diesel oil turns black, that's actually a good thing. It means the oil is doing its job. Here's why. Diesel engines naturally produce soot and carbon as part of combustion. The oil's job is to trap those tiny soot particles, some smaller than a micron, and keep them floating in the oil so they don't settle and form sludge or deposits inside the engine. So when the oil darkens quickly, that's a sign it's capturing dirt and soot like it's supposed to. Clean-looking oil after thousands of miles, on the other hand, can be a bad sign. It might mean the oil isn't holding contaminants anymore. Diesel engines with EGR, exhaust gas recirculation systems, push exhaust gases back into the intake, constantly adding soot into the mix. Even advanced oil filters can't catch every tiny particle. That's why dark oil happens fast, sometimes within hours of driving. If your dipstick shows black oil, don't panic. The color doesn't tell you whether the oil is still good or not. What truly matters is its ability to protect, lubricate, and carry away those particles safely. So next time you see that black color, remember that's not dirty oil, that's hard-working oil. Myth number 2. Any diesel oil works fine. This one is a wallet killer. A lot of diesel owners think all diesel oils are basically the same, but using the wrong one can destroy your emission system and cost thousands to fix. Modern diesel engines are way more advanced than the old school ones. They have high-tech emission systems like DPF, diesel particulate filters, and SCR, selective catalytic reduction. These parts are super sensitive, and they need special low SAPS oils, which means oils with low levels of sulfated ash, phosphorus, and sulfur. Why does that matter? Because old-style diesel oils can leave behind ash and chemical residue that clog the DPF or damage the SCR catalyst. Once that happens, you're looking at repair bills that can hit 4 figures easily. Here's the science in simple terms. Oils today are made to meet specific API and ACA standards like CK4, FA4, C3, or C4. These standards tell you whether that oil is safe for your engine and your emission system. Oils built for older engines don't meet the needs of new ones. They can't handle the higher pressures, heat, and sometimes even biodiesel blends that modern engines run on. It's like trying to run a 2024 diesel truck on oil made for a 1980s engine. It just won't hold up. Always read your owner's manual and make sure the oil you're buying matches the exact specification your manufacturer recommends. If it says CK4 or FA4, don't grab an old CI4 bottle just because it's cheaper or on sale. That shortcut might save you $20 today, but it could cost you a new DPF tomorrow. Not all diesel oils are created equal. Modern engines are picky for a reason. Using the right oil keeps everything running clean, efficient, and powerful. Myth number 3. Thicker oil protects better. Some diesel drivers think that using thicker oil, like 20 WA 50 instead of the recommended 5 WA 30, will give their engine extra protection. Sounds logical, right? Thicker oil, stronger protection. But in modern diesel engines, that's actually dangerous. Here's why. Modern diesel engines have super tight tolerances and tiny oil passages. On cold starts, the oil needs to flow instantly to critical parts, like turbocharger bearings spinning over 100,000 RPM. If the oil is too thick, it moves too slowly. That means those parts aren't getting lubrication when they need it most, which can cause serious wear or even catastrophic engine damage. Thicker oil also forces the oil pump to work harder, which reduces fuel efficiency and can even make the pump cavitate under extreme conditions. That's when the pump can't maintain proper pressure and your engine basically goes hungry for oil. Modern engines are carefully engineered around a specific oil viscosity. The manufacturer has tested thousands of hours with the recommended grade to ensure optimal protection, efficiency, and longevity. Using a thicker oil doesn't help. It actually messes up the balance they designed. So next time you're tempted to upgrade to thicker oil, remember the right grade matters more than thinking thicker is safer. Your engine will thank you with better performance, longer life, and fewer headaches. Myth number 4, diesel oil lasts forever. Here's one that tricks a lot of diesel owners. People think diesel engines are so tough that you can skip oil changes or run oil way past normal intervals. While it's true diesel engines are built stronger than gasoline engines, this kind of thinking is risky and expensive. Modern synthetic oils can handle a lot, and technically some can last 15,000 to 20,000 miles in perfect conditions. But let's be real, most of us don't drive in perfect conditions. Stop-and-go traffic, towing, hills, dust, and cold weather starts all break down oil faster than a lab test ever could. A safer rule for most diesel drivers is to change oil every 5,000 to 6,500 miles, even with premium synthetic oil. This keeps the additives fresh and ensures the oil continues to protect your engine and carry away contaminants. Think about it this way. Stretching oil changes from 7,500 miles to 15,000 miles might save you a couple $100 a year. But if the oil fails and damages your engine or DPF, you could be looking at $5,000 in repairs. Not worth the gamble. So while diesel engines are tough, they're not invincible. Keeping up with proper oil change intervals is one of the easiest ways to make sure your engine lasts hundreds of thousands of miles. Myth number 5, it's fine to top off diesel oil with gas engine oil. This is the myth that catches almost everyone off guard. People assume, oil is oil, I'm just topping it off. It won't hurt. But mixing gasoline and diesel oils can actually cause serious problems. Diesel oils and gasoline oils are formulated very differently. Diesel oils have higher detergent and dispersant levels to handle soot, different anti-wear additives, and viscosity improvers for heavy-duty operation. Gasoline oils are made for spark ignition engines with lighter combustion byproducts. Mixing the two can dilute the diesel oil's ability to trap soot and contaminants. It can also create chemical conflicts where additives interfere with each other, reducing protection and potentially harming engine components. If you absolutely must mix in an emergency, make sure the oil carries both diesel and gasoline specifications. Look for API labels that include both categories. But the best practice is always to stick with the oil specified for your engine and replace it with the correct oil as soon as possible. Even a small mix in a pinch is better than running completely low, but it should never become a habit. Here's the big picture. Diesel engine oil technology has come a long way, and so have the engines themselves. Modern diesels need the right oil changed at the right intervals to stay healthy. Following these simple rules keeps your engine running strong for hundreds of thousands of miles. Don't let old myths or outdated advice cost you thousands in repairs. Stick with the manufacturer's recommended oil, change it on schedule, and ignore the myths that refuse to die. Have you heard any diesel oil myths that didn't make this list? Drop them in the comments. Your experience could save someone else a big headache. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, hit like and subscribe, and remember, taking care of your diesel properly is easier than letting myths ruin it.